shopping at our local Dollar Tree and I basically just like I was also going to lie again and say that I went to Dollar Tree, but I didn't.
Get sunscreen.
Stop saying that.
Stop lying.
Stop saying that.
I asked the Instacart man, to buy just like most of the frozen meals that they had. I didn't buy everything. Like there were like multiple burritos, but I just wanted to get a sense. Like if you go to Dollar Tree, here's like approximately like what you're gonna find in the frozen section. They actually have a decent amount of stuff, and it's all super cheap. But I figured we would go by cheapness.
Oh, okay, great.
Oh,
so that's how this is organized right now, is by cheapness.
That's beautiful. You have so much strategy.
Thank you so much. So the Michelina's beef Michelina. What do we think? We taste test. We knew at one point.
We hated all of them. I thought.
No, we like.
There were like a couple we
like.
But
There was one brand that you and I tried, and we were like, "Wow, all of these are much better than the thing that makes it look."
I don't think it was.
I think Gwynedd and I had these, and we were surprised by how bad they were.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like they are so cheap. Like, okay, so this is.
Look at the picture.
The picture is like almost like
it's like a hologram.
If you look at 3D without 3D glasses, that's what it looks like.
So also the beef, it's a beef and broccoli
but with pasta,
with spaghetti. But also the beef is definitely like little hamburger chunks.
It's made with a sweet and tangy sauce. It's advertising.
And if I am being perfectly honest, it doesn't look half bad to me.
I think that's a better idea than having steak strips.
So and then the benefit of buying this Michelina's. I don't even have a fork.
Well, we have two dirty forks over here, and nobody has any clean ones.
Give me a dirty one. So the Michelina's frozen meals at Dollar Tree are the cheapest item at $1.25 a pop.
Wow.
I will say that was another thing I remember talking about when we had like all of these is like they're really snack sized. Yeah. I would say these are not, that's like barely a meal, but it's $1.25. So that's good. If you just need something to tide you over at work or whatever.
I think it's kind of good.
I had a bite of the, I tasted the sauce and I was like,
it tastes better than some like cheap Chinese takeout I've had. It's got a little bit of heat to it. That's nice.
The noodles are nice and al dente.
The sauce is indeed sweet and tangy, as it says.
The beef.
And the beef's not bad. They're not gristly. They're not too chewy. And the broccoli is decent and doesn't infect the whole thing with frozen broccoli flavor.
You know what I like about the broccoli too?
Good.
It's a lot of small pieces of broccoli. Yes. Sometimes you get a frozen meal and it's like three huge honkers of frozen broccoli that are sopping wet, that don't get hot enough all the way through. This is really like peppered in nicely.
It really is. They did like a good job with this.
It looks like it looks on the cover. Nice. Just as blurry.
Just as blurry.
Yeah, it's nice.
And not plastic-ish, right?
That's good.
I really think I think this beef strategy is like actually a winning strategy. Well, because usually what would they put in that?
Yes, bad strips.
Bad strips
that are bad in texture.
Yeah. And that is like, they're very tender. It's actually flavorful. $1.25, that's a good little snack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
And it does have a little spice to the end to it.
It does.
Yeah, so this is going in numero uno spot.
Put it in front. Okay, well.
Put it in front.
Like in front of the thing, right?
Yeah, but then no one can see it.
Well, sure.
Okay. You'll see it eventually.
We have your
Justine
thing.
Said.
Yeah, you'll see it at the
You'll
end.
see it.
Watch till the end.
Oh yeah, then you get to see it. That's your prize.
So they actually had a decent number. These are $1.50 each. These are El Monterey. What does it say? XXL or just XL?
XXL. Bean and cheese.
XXL burritos. They're big.
Ooh la la. Oh, sorry.
I got the bean and cheese. And for $1, that is a slick boy.
Oh, please, both of you.
Yeah.
Don't call it slick for some reason. That upsets me.
Good? Justine likes it, I can tell.
I'm trying to see.
I keep looking at the color of the Salisbury steak on this box, and it's making me actually feel ill. This is what hoagie looks like in that movie I watched.
The movie Hoagie?
The movie Hoagie that everyone should watch.
I think this is vegetarian. That's what I'm trying to suss out.
It's fine. It just smells like paste. It's slick because it is slick. It's paste.
It smells like wet flour. Like wet uncooked flour.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Huh?
Well, it has a lot of
get it at the middle.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hot. Very hot. Be careful.
I will.
If Gwynedd says it's hot, Gwynedd has like a mouth of steel.
Mm-hmm.
She'll like take a bite out of something and be like, here, have a bite. And then I can't taste for 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Just a lifetime of poor impulse control.
Mm-hmm. I like
Take
it.
some of the insides.
I think if you put that in the air fryer, and then put some Cholula on top of it,
Yeah, it definitely needs
you'd be fine.
Stuff. Like if
little
you add
something?
stuff to it, it'll be, and it's big.
It's big.
whole bean.
It's
That's nice.
it appears to be vegetarian. I could be wrong, so double check that. But it appears to be
Oh, yeah.
vegetarian. It's cheesy. It's beany.
Slick.
15 grams of
slick.
protein. Not
So
bad.
slick.
It's, yeah.
It has a nice
For a buck, would you say
$1.50.
50?
flavor.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, just put a packet of free Taco Bell hot sauce on top of it.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
that would
That
be
is
good.
what your little Diablo stash is for.
So next we have, this is still our one
Satan's mustache. Yeah.
Wait, what's Papa's mustache?
She said that's what your little Diablo stash is from,
Where?
meaning where you keep your
But
Taco
not
Bell
like-
hot sauce. But it sounded
Now
like
you're like
Satan's tiny mustache. Yeah. Your little
Your
Diablo
Diablo
stash.
So these are also $1.50 and they're sandwiches. What do you think of that?
Okay, it's a sandwich.
One per
What are we
box?
talking about? Sandwich. Okay, like a chicken,
We have a chicken,
cheeseburger.
a cheeseburger, and a
Barbecue rib.
So let's start with rib.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that seem like the most enticing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
but
it seems
enticing,
like
but
the
the
most
most interesting.
baffling.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's big.
Oh, and it's not saucy at all.
Nope, that is a dry rib, baby. The barbecue is infused into the rib meat.
Tastes pretty good to me.
I was about to say it seems like
It
something
tastes
like
like
Rib meat
it's
patty.
like vegetarian. Like it's not vegetarian
Because it's pork, yeah.
but it very much reads as like a vegetarian product to me.
But I'm like, then just make it vegetarian. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't go big.
Just make it out of lentils or something, because that's
Don't
like
go
essentially what it
big.
tastes like.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it at all. I think the texture is burgery. Like, to me,
Yeah.
it just tastes like a barbecue microwave burger.
There's a weird the bun is like
bun
its
is
own
interesting.
thing. It is made out of something I think where it doesn't harden when you microwave it because
Yeah.
these have actually been sitting for like probably
Wow.
10 minutes or so. Normally the bun would seize up. Like it would just be a rock. Yeah. And this is like stayed relatively squished because it is a different substance than
I think there's a lot of egg whites in it or something. It almost has like a savory angel food cake
Ah.
thing going on.
I think that needs some yellow mustard.
Oh,
And pickles.
And a pickle.
Pickle, yeah.
A few pickles,
Slice
some
of
yellow
cheese.
mustard. And that's pretty good.
It's not bad.
And a slice of American cheese.
And for like cheap pork can go real wrong.
It does not have a weird flavor.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. Like I was a little afraid it would have like a weird porky kind of flavor, but it really doesn't. I'm putting this ahead of the burrito.
I agree.
Cheeseburger.
pretty crazy.
Cheeseburger.
Oh, there's the cheese.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, another squishy bun. Fast Bites. I love this brand. Where are they from? Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati is like one of my favorite places on planet Earth. I just decided that.
I like this.
I think it tastes good.
Do you
I
really?
like it. Yeah.
It looks very much like school.
Yeah.
I'm
Actually,
really
yeah.
into the bun. I think the bun really makes it.
Yeah. Once again, pickle, mustard,
But
honey, you're home.
Doesn't it seem
Absolutely.
exactly like a veggie burger? It's
Yeah.
exactly like a Boca burger to me.
Yeah.
I like that.
oh, what an interesting texture it has on the bottom. It's like corduroy.
It's like, yeah, it's wide whale corduroy.
Oh, I like that word. It's good use
Beautiful.
the word whale.
Oh my god.
Very nice.
I know things.
Really going
But you
today.
didn't know that about me because I talk and never know what I'm talking about, but oh, I know things. Okay, I'm putting
See
that.
if we can get you some of this
chicken.
Fast Bite merch. Get her a t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the breaded chicken sandwich.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I'm so fascinated.
I think that's the blandest of the bunch.
But I don't think it's, I mean,
It's not bad.
a lot of times with stuff like this that you're microwaving, as we've said, the texture is what's missing for me. It's like the bread is way too hard. The patty is way too wet. Like it's just off.
Yeah,
And this is just
I mean, that
something-
has a decent like chicken nugget finish at the end. Like,
Yeah.
This is something, yeah, and these cook in literally 1 minute, which
Wow.
is crazy. It's a true fast bite.
So true.
390 calories.
I'm
It
gonna
needs
put
a
that-
sauce.
I'm gonna put that here.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
but
I
like that
think
with
these little
some-
sandwiches
a little
are-
bit of mayo and stuff, like it'd be great.
Yeah.
So now we're getting into, you jump from $1.50 for the snacky items to $3 for these here
Mega bowl.
mega bowls. What kind's that?
This is chicken fried beef steak bowl, beef patty fritters, on mashed potatoes, corn, and green beans topped with country-style gravy and cheese.
Have we had this before?
Yes.
I assume.
I wasn't at the banquet.
I've eaten both of these at some point or
I wasn't
another.
invited to the banquet
Sorry.
taste test, so. Yeah, so this is the sloppiest slop bowl maybe I've ever seen.
It really is. So you get, steak nuggets, which is always a choice. But I don't mind a slop bowl.
I mean, the pepper gravy's peppery.
I don't mind it.
I
At
think
all. I would really.
the steak kind of ends up just tasting like a slightly drier chicken nugget.
Mashed potatoes are creamy. Gravy's rich and peppery. Green beans, corn.
The occasional
Nice.
corn bite.
I could use 100% more corn, but other than that.
I also appreciate there's something about like the chopstick quality of the little nuggets that is like, I don't know, when you get country fried steak at a diner, that's like basically the texture of it.
Yeah.
I like it. I really do.
Justine's not sold.
It is.
I think it's good. I want more like, I would like cover that thing in black pepper.
Yeah, but that's not a lot to ask.
No.
So I think it's
Mozzarella. Interesting.
mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Who came up with
Mozzarella.
that?
Yeah.
Mr.
I'm
Banquet.
gonna put it in. Put it in.
And then we're going to lay it down.
Then we're gonna lay it down.
So this
Is this ahead or behind the burrito?
I think it's
Ahead.
ahead of the burrito. I think it's ahead of the chicken
I think it's ahead of
sandwich
the
as well.
chicken.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is fried chicken bowl.
Ooh.
Okay, so this one has no green beans, just corn.
Yeah, screw your greens.
White meat chicken patties, mashed potatoes, corn, and then home-style gravy. So this is a brown gravy instead of a white gravy.
More corn.
More corn. They heard me.
Yum.
They heard my cries.
That's a more savory gravy.
Oh,
Very good.
I love it. And you
I think
taste the
that's
chicken.
genuinely tasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nuggets are like a little bit weird, like insofar as they're. Oh, I was about to show you the inside of it, but I messed up. But they're like a little airy in the middle.
Yeah.
Like they kind of dry out and they kind of go.
But then you just cover it in that gloop.
But this is like very. I mean, this
And
is
it tastes
like,
pretty good.
yeah, like if you like a KFC bowl kind of situation.
Yeah, I would have no problem finishing that whole thing.
Me too.
Wow.
I know.
Dang.
But I think they probably like. I think whoever is buying like frozen meals for Dollar Tree, they're picking like very simple things, and I think that's a really good strategy.
I think this is number
fun
one for
job.
me.
I love it.
I think it is the most meal-like,
Sorry.
and so I would agree.
Okay. Cool.
You got a loose corn.
Exciting.
Who's corn?
Okay. And then our last 3 meals that we're going to be trying are $4 a pop. And that's
And
here in
that's
Southern California.
sizable.
I mean, that's what I was going to say. These things are huge. So
And
this
yes,
is the
we-
Boston Market penne with meatballs. This I don't think we have tried. And we did Boston Market,
Oh.
but I don't think we tried this.
Didn't like the Boston. You didn't like the Boston Market. You guys
we
did.
did.
And there
No.
was a
I
I
bad
think it
one,
had a really
apparently.
bad turnout.
I know I'm a little bit afraid of this because meatballs can really. Ooh, this has little meat
It's not
nuggets on it too.
While it is big, it's definitely not full.
No.
This is a little bit of shrinkflation or something. Uh-oh.
Taste a meatball, I dare you.
The pasta texture is awful.
And then it has like little sausage bits in it that like you were supposed to be on top of a pizza and they threw it in here, and I don't think that they're necessary. They taste very fennelly, I will say. There's that.
I just think the sauce is flavorless and the pasta texture is awful.
Yeah, it's crazy that like I think the sausage and the meatball are better than the pasta.
Oh, interesting. So, okay, I'm gonna taste the
I don't think the
'cause
meatball's
she-
bad.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like
That's not
ultimately we
bad.
don't like any of it.
No,
But the pasta, the pasta's disappointing. The tomato sauce is oddly.
that meatball isn't bad.
Yeah,
It kind of
that's
is.
what I mean. The meat's the best part.
I was gonna say, I think if you get bites with meatball, then the whole thing's not gonna taste terrible. But I wouldn't seek this out.
No, I think
the
it's at
sauce is like
It's a
Butter.
It's a lot of food though. I know it tastes like something that would be shelf stable.
Yeah.
Like that texture of that pasta, like it's something that would come
like a
in like
spaghetti-o,
Yes,
but not as
exactly.
good.
Like or like yeah, like the Dinty Moore kind of bowls that you take like the lid off of. That's
Yeah.
like what it would be like. Okay.
Dinty Moore would be a good drag name.
Ooh, I love that.
Well, what's the character?
It's like a, I don't know, Demi Moore. You
tiny.
always do Demi Moore characters, but like cheaper.
I have a good
Oh yeah,
idea.
Dinty.
What about
actually
roller derby and you'd be denting more.
Oh, because then you're giving people dents.
Dents.
I like that very much.
More of them.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good. Feel free to use that. I would never do roller derby. I would love to think that I was a person who is capable of doing roller derby. But if
You've
someone,
seen,
if
like,
I,
the type.
if like a fingernail broke, I would just be like, ah! What if like your fingernail bent back or something like that?
I mean, that happens to me just walking around the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And people are flying into you
Yeah,
on
that's sad.
wheels,
Yeah.
rolling over your
Bent
fingers.
back fingernail. It just breaks off.
No.
What are we eating? The Salisbury steak.
This
Okay.
is a Hungry Man Salisbury steak. So this is
Okay. I think it smells awful. I think the chocolate cake actually tastes good. I think the mashed potatoes and the grape sauce do not taste good.
I love the chocolate cake that they put in these. It is like, it's like brownie batter in the container, and then you cook it for 4 minutes, and it goes whoop, and then you have to take it out. But it's so cute. What are the mashed potatoes doing?
Salt. They are doing salt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the texture or the flavor of them.
Yeah, this so you get 2 Salisbury steak patties.
Looking simply
And a lot-
nothing like the box.
They've never seen a grill.
They have no grill marks and they aren't this color.
Like, am I on the other side? I flipped them over. I bet they do.
Oh, you're right.
No, still not the same though. Ooh, man, the smell of that is really not sitting right with me. Is it only me?
I can't really smell it from
Yeah,
here.
I think it's okay.
Okay.
I don't mind it at all. I mean, it has a lot of gravy,
There's so
which I
much
think
sauce.
is amazing.
It smells like,
Gelatized sauce.
it smells like old wet garbage can onion.
Oh. I will say the meat does taste kind of oniony now that I think about it.
That's what my cat Onion's name is short for. Old wet garbage can onion.
I don't mind the meat. I think this is a real like just don't look at it kind of meal.
Yeah.
Like the flavors aren't bad.
No, I'd eat the whole thing. Look, we're still taking bites of it. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I do think the chocolate cake's pretty good.
I think the chocolate's good.
I know. I love these little cakes. They're like little mug cakes. So the other one is boneless fried chicken.
Yeah.
Will you look
Okay.
up? Will you look up our Hungry Man frozen dinners ranking and see where this landed?
Didn't we? Oh,
Oh, it looks.
it's never seen the sun.
Yeah.
It looks like me.
I was about to say, it looks like my breasts is what it looks like.
I saw that this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a soft batter.
Need a little knife to get through this.
But I actually remember liking that.
Didn't
about.
Yeah. There is a Hungry Man chicken though that you really liked, but I think it had bone.
I was gonna say I made their fried chicken meal in the oven, which is like I think what they would prefer if you did.
Yeah.
And I thought that was totally worth it.
That was good.
Which one are we talking about? This one?
Boneless
fried chicken.
Did not make it.
Okay.
I don't think it's bad though.
It's
clearly not-
looking bad.
It has this
It's-
interesting thing that's like,
these
what if fish and
These are
chips was a
huge.
chicken?
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
I don't mind that. And if you cooked it in the oven, it would be.
Yeah, you gotta cook it in the oven. Do you take it out to cook it?
Why doesn't it have gravy?
Yeah.
The mashed potatoes need gravy.
Yeah.
I don't think the chicken tastes bad.
No, chicken
at
tastes fine.
all.
I think it tastes good.
Hungry Man, that was one of the frozen meal taste tests where I was like, these things are pretty good.
Yeah.
I love
All
that
of
corn.
them are very like, they add enough salt. They want them to taste good. Like they give you a lot of food and they want it to like taste like good in a bland way. And they're doing it. They're pulling it off.
I agree that it really needs gravy. But I think if you mixed that corn right in there, it would be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you actually did crisp those up in the.
But this is like
It's an
heavy.
interesting-
Like look how fat that. It's like a huge fat. It's definitely chopped and reformed.
I mean, it's a huge chicken nugget.
Yeah, it's a huge chicken nugget, but it's big as hell. This is going to fill you up.
Yeah.
And I like that they give you a decent amount of side too.
Yeah.
Like they give you a normal amount of corn. Some of these frozen meals have like one kernel in it.
It's so scary.
No.
It's only half the amount of sodium for your day.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Not bad for health.
760 calories. That's a lot, but what is this? It's not a diet
Sure
meal.
is. Well, I think it's really pretty good.
Where does that go?
Above the chicken
Above
sandwich.
chicken sandwich, but
Oh no.
above
above
beef.
Yeah, I
steaks.
think above beef. Yeah, put it in there.
Put it in there.
Put it in there. Well, you guys.
Okay,
let's
so
go
now we'll
over.
reveal.
Okay.
You watched till the end. Congratulations.
You made it. Do you ever go to Dollar Tree?
No.
There aren't a lot around here. They are, but they're like not as... I don't think they're as prevalent as they are in other places. And this is also Dollar Tree, not to be confused with Dollar General.
Of course. Because our closest one of those is like Arcadia or something. No, it's further than that.
Dollar General? Which is so crazy. There are like places in the South. It's like everywhere you turn, it's Dollar General. They buy cheap real estate and put stores. And their stores actually, in my experience, are not that cheap.
Well, I was about to say, I don't frequent places like this even when I had my least amount of money because I didn't find them to be cheaper often than like some other options. If you're shopping sales and like because a lot of times I'll just go and I'll get stuff that's on sale or I'll get like, you know, lentils or like and I'm kind of like I don't know if it felt that much cheaper to me, but I'm sure it is depending on what you buy.
Yeah, I think like energy drinks and stuff are cheaper there.
Yeah.
I do like, I mean, the Dollar Tree around here, I like that they, I mean, they have a lot of like interesting, not local, but like, there was like, I feel like we went there and there was a decent like hot sauce section and like good Mexican spices and things like that. Like they kind of pick up on some local flavor and like put it into whatever the like neighborhood store is.
Which
and
I think
appreciate
is a blessing,
that. Since we don't have like corner stores and stuff anymore. But it is, I mean, it's definitely a place where like you can't go in there with a list.
Yeah.
You know.
Because they're never going to have something that they had before again.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I know. Well, we went to Grocery Outlet Bargain Market, aka Gross Out. And I thought it was so awesome, and we really did save, I would say easily $40.
Wow.
I love that place.
I gotta go.
Yeah. Like, it was everything was so much, like, genuinely cheaper. It's like Big Lots, but for food.
And they have a lot of cool stuff where it'll randomly be like, oh, this, like, Herdez, like, salsa I've never seen or whatever. Just, like, random stuff like that. But it's also not giving, like, old. Do you know what I mean? Some places that have, like, discount food, you're like,
this is like
this is old.
This is a month past its date, and like it's
this
just
is
kind of a
like
gamble.
Yeah,
No, we bought like Adele's chicken sausages.
Oh yeah,
the expiration date's in like August or something.
And those can be expensive. How much?
I want to say they were more like $5.50 or something like that, and
you
will easily
seven
something.
plus.
Yeah,
at a Vaughn's, etc.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, just like little things like that. Also, like a pound of ground turkey, which is more like $8 or $9 at our usual grocery store, was like $5.50. Like that's That's a huge difference.
That's big.
Yeah. So like we spent for our whole grocery shop. Granted, there are things we couldn't get there, like coffee creamer and things we normally get like that. But I mean, it was like $80, where we would definitely normally be spending $120.
Yeah, I'm like, if you have the time to walk around and look, go check it out. Especially if you're someone that loves like sauces and beverages and pre-made dips and things like that. They have a lot of like nice brands, and I think they have a great vegan and vegetarian selection of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say for we should just we'll do like a social video haul for Grocery Outlet next time I go. There's one at Gower Gulch now, which is a legendary strip mall. It is.
There's one not too far away from me, but I've only been there I think once. I hear there's good canned cocktails too for cheap.
Sure. They got a bunch of alcohol.
Oh, yeah, we looked in that section. We didn't see anything good like that. It had a lot of White Claw and a lot of beer, but good craft beers.
Okay.
Like that, I don't know. There was interesting stuff that we weren't interested in, but okay. So for $3 buckaroonies, we're gonna recommend that you try this country fried chicken mega bowl.
Yum
from
yum.
Your local Dollar Tree. This Michelina's beef hamburger spaghetti in the Asian sauce is way better than you would expect it to be.
For $1.25.
For $1.25. This little barbecue pork sandwich, especially if you're a person who like has a
I think
bone for the
these are the things that I'm gonna be thinking about.
Really?
Yeah, like I'm gonna be like I might be like I would like one of those
The bun's
cheeseburgers like
still-
late tonight.
The bun's still squishy.
Wow.
The bun's still squishy. It's dense, but it's still squishy. It's very impressive. And all of them need stuff, but like that's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Just put stuff on them.
Yeah.
Hungry Man boneless chicken for $4. That is a humongous meal. Chicken fried steak bowl for $3. Again, humongous. And then the rest of the stuff I don't think I would necessarily recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But these are like, that's a lot of good finds, and those are really good prices for frozen meals.
For frozen meals, which are creeping up these days.
I was gonna say, yeah. Will you look up and see how much a Hungry Man dinner is at like Vaughn's or Pavilions or whatever?
I feel like we need to go back and investigate at some point the vegetarian options.
From Dollar Tree?
From Dollar Tree.
Oh, yeah.
Because the only one we tried was the bean and cheese burrito. I would just be curious to know what options they have.
What if?
What if?
Mm-hmm.
What if any?
What if any?
Yeah.
At Vaughn's, it's almost $5.
Okay. It's not that different, but
But we
Well,
are
these are- savings.
Hungry Men they're cheap. Like they're like they're stunningly cheap.
Stunning.
How about the Banquet Mega Bowls?
Banquet.
Is $3 a good price for that? But you can't beat $1.50.
$1.50 for
these
that.
sandwiches.
$1.25
I'm all about these Michelinas.
Michelinas, like that's a perfect office lunch to me. Like if you like stock a few of those, that's a nice cheapo little thing to have at the office.
I mean, it's saying $3.99, but that's on sale. The price is
Okay.
$4.99.
So even on sale, it's still more.
It's
So
cheaper.
a whole dollar more.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there we go. So hit up your local dollar store,
Yeah. Thanks,
regardless
Dollar
of if
Tree.
it's a tree or a general.
Yeah. But I prefer tree. Let's go tree.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye.